Hello, I'm Matt Broughton, and today I'm with Julian Borg-Barthet, the CCO at Lady Luck Games. Julian, it's great to speak to you today.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Now, you've been partnered with First Look Games for a year now. Can you tell me exactly what it is that Lady Luck uses it for?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've been aware of First Look Games for a number of years. Coming into Lady Luck Games, it was the first thing that I wanted to take advantage of. It is a robust platform. The First Look Games team have aligned themselves with over 800 publishers worldwide, which also, if you translate those 800 publishers, the reach that they have to individual affiliates and other publishers is a 20 million plus bank of players that we have full access to by publishing our games on the site. So it was fully something that we wanted to take advantage of. The ability that First Look Games gives us is to publish our games seamlessly on their platform, putting all of our assets on, demo videos, news stories, everything an affiliate needs to be able to get access to our games, to write great stories, build reviews, really get our games out there to those 20 million plus players. So it's a fantastic relationship.
And what is it about First Look Games that makes it such a useful resource for you?
Well, it's a resource issue with any company. The fact is that First Look Games as a platform is not the only thing that you're buying into, which is what really sold me on the platform. We were lacking a client area on our website. It's something that we did have to build, and it was within our roadmap. So we were manually supplying assets to our partners and affiliates whenever they asked them. And we do have a wide breadth of affiliate partners across our network. So when we talked to First Look Games, we were surprised that they also offered us a client area that would be fully white labeled under our own branding. So this is something that a lot of people looking at First Look don't fully appreciate. Having their client area, which forms part of the ecosystem of First Look Games, we actually publish everything that we need on our client area first, and then that syncs with the First Look platform. So our marketing manager's time was literally cut in half with the amount of effort that she and the rest of the team had to put into all of this.
And what kind of titles have you actually used First Look Game for in recent times? What has been up there?
Well, we put our entire back catalog. It's not worth just having a few titles, in our opinion. We want to tell a complete story. So we actually represent two studios as part of Lady Luck Games. We've got Real Energy Games, which we acquired last year, and we've got the core Lady Luck Games, which is a portfolio that we had developed ourselves. So we have both studios up on the platform, all of our games content, and every month when we have a new release, we publish that as a premium release game. That's part of our package. And that gets showcased and sent out as a newsletter, PR. They're incredibly supportive. It's almost an extension to our marketing department. Actually, it is an extension to our marketing department.
And what would you say sets Lady Luck apart from other game studios?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. Lady Luck Games was set up 4 years ago. We pride ourselves on producing games that are slightly different. We talked to casino managers across the world. We saw what was actually out there in the market, and with the industry releasing hundreds of games, if not thousands of games a year, it's very difficult to make your mark and differentiate yourself from other studios. So taking different into consideration, we started producing titles that were that were a step away from the traditional reels. So we developed a pipe mechanic. Our first iteration was Mr. Alchemister, which was a pure pipe mechanic game. It gained a lot of traction within the industry. Lots of casino managers and operators were looking at that game as a differentiator as compared to their regular slots. We just recently released Astro Anna. Astro Anna is a second version of that particular game. We improved on it. we absolutely love the character and the theme tied to it. And it's doing tremendously well in the market as well. But that's beside, just a pipe mechanic. We're not a one-trick pony. We produced a game called Rooftop Fights, which was incredibly different from other games. And one of our key ones that was a reason why I joined Lady Luck Games to begin with was Madame Clues, which is a single symbol game. You can't talk about rows or reels. It is just her crystal ball, and the symbols come in and out of her crystal ball randomly until they land on either a feature, a win, or a loss, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, we're producing really great content, but that is obviously not the only thing we're doing. We are producing traditional slots with that little bit of a Lady Luck edge too.
And what can we expect from Lady Luck Games in the next coming months, and in fact the rest of 2023?
Well, we're making new partnerships every day. So our distribution is getting wider. We are a smaller company. We're not going to hide away from that fact. There are some big boys in the field that we have to compete with. We've also extended our partnership with King Features. We recently released Popeye, which has been a tremendous success on the market. We're also releasing some own brand slots that focus on our Lady Luck character. That would be Lady Luck's Gold Quest, which we're really excited about. We have a few more titles in the mix. Don't want to talk about them too much right now, but we're really looking forward to see what Gold Quest does in the market once it's released.
Well, look, I really appreciate you taking me through all that. It's really nice to speak to you, but for now, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.